Hi everybody, WJS Gamer20 here. That was a very different intro because I said hi everybody instead of hello everybody. But anyway, welcome back to more of the Mario Kart Wii playthrough. So I'm going to continue with Grand Prix, and in this video we're going to do the Banana Cup. Next characters we have are Peach and Daisy. We used Baby Peach, so I think it makes more sense to use Daisy. And we used a car in the last video, so we're going to use a bike. And yes, we have the mock bike as well. Also, let's read out all the bikes as well. So we obviously have the standard bike, the mock bike. Also, these two have the exact same weight, as you can see there. The Bonbon, aka the Sugar Scoot. The Rapide, which is also called the Zip Zip. Nitro Cycle, which is also called the Sneakster, and the Dolphin Dasher. Could use the mock bike, but I don't know about that. I mean, we could save like this for later when we get to like characters, other middleweight characters, but I actually don't know. I think we're gonna go with either the Dolphin Dash or the mock bike. You know what? Let's just go with the mock bike. So now we're going to do Banana Cup. So in this cup we have Sherbet Land from Mario Kart 64, Shy Guy Beach from Mario Kart Super Circuit, Delfino Square from Mario Kart DS, and Waluigi Stadium from Mario Kart Double Dash. So I think I mentioned this in Super Mario Kart, but I think I said that 2 tracks in the Banana Cup are like entirely off-road. Well, not all of them are entirely off-road, but this track, Sherbet Land, is, if you didn't know, entirely off-road, which when you play this track, you don't really go you don't go so slow like you would normally do when you would hit off-road. I also kept silent there because I was worried about getting hit by those green shells that Toad had. But yeah, this track, like, if you didn't know, is entirely off-road, and you would think that this track would be slow, because, you know, when you hit off-road, you normally go a lot slower, but doesn't seem to be the case here, because apparently ice is not off-road. Well, this track is entirely off-road, though. May seem like it's not, because we're not going much slower, but, you know, it is entirely off-road. And this is a track, this is a track, aka a cup, that would be really useful for using the Magic Cruiser, which is the bike that has the most off-road and is probably the more better bikes for the lightweights. And if I use like the Dolphin Dasher, because I did see the Dolphin Dasher like have a lot more off-road, but you know, this is a combination that like some people always use. In fact, there's also another one that people like would always use like all the time, but we'll obviously get to that later on. But yeah, like when you use the Magic Cruiser, if you do like wheelies, you can actually get like really far ahead, because none of the other players will have much better off-road. Well, if only you see them have the Magic Cruiser equipped with them, or them using the Magic Cruiser. Do you see some lightweights? Do you see Toad, Toadette, and Dry Bones, and Baby Luigi? I think that's all there is, actually. Yeah, I think that is. So let's finish this race. Just throw that into the ocean. Okay, so looks like Birdo's gonna be in our opponent or competition, which, you know, I'm fine with. So next we have Shy Guy Beach from Mario Kart Super Circuit. This is another track that's not entirely off-road. Basically, this is another track that's useful for the Magic Cruiser. Because if you do a wheelie while you're on the water, you can actually, like, go, it's like you're basically on the track, not the off-road. I don't think that made sense. But yeah, like, what you do is you just do wheelies when you're on the, water, and then you'll basically be going at normal speed. But because this bike doesn't really have good off-road, you're going to be seeing me slow down a lot when I touch the water, but, you know, it's fine. So, it doesn't really work well there. Also, another thing I really hate about this track is the crabs. Crabs would, like, always screw me over. Yeah, right there, like, a better way to do that section is just to hop. And of course, you couldn't see it because of this stupid blooper. But, like, right here, just hop, and then there you go. Don't slow down at all. And also show you at this section. I also don't like these bombs as well. Okay, I have a feeling there's going to be a blue shell right here. Or maybe not. Because, like, whenever there's not a blue shell throughout the entire race, then you begin to wonder, I have a feeling there's going to be one at the end. But also, actually, they're in a peaceful race because, like, I didn't get screwed by anything. And there was no blue shells, which is alright with me. So let's move on to a very brilliant track, Delfino Square from Mario Kart DS. This was one of my favorite tracks in Mario Kart DS, so it was good to see it back in this game. Mario Kart DS, like, was a very good game. I definitely played through it, and it was a lot of fun. But, like, here's the thing about Mario Kart DS. Like, it is a very cool game. Like, all the tracks are really good. Well, at least in some ways, because Yoshi Falls was not really a good track. But, like, if you just look at, like, the tracks in that game, they just look so nice, and they just look so epic. But I think I enjoyed this game a bit more, just because it's, like, you get to drive bikes, and, you know, that's something I've always wanted to do in real life, was drive motorcycles. And the first Mario Kart I actually ever played was Mario Kart DS, and I can even remember when I was first playing it, because I literally didn't know anything about it. Like, I wasn't bothered about the track and how it looked, and I didn't know how to, like, drift, and the only engine class I would ever play would be 50cc, and I actually had no idea what the engine classes. Just stupid hiccups. But yeah, like, I had no idea what the engine classes were. But, like, I would always play 50cc just because, you know, I didn't want things to be so difficult. And when I moved on to, like, 100cc, it was just like, it wasn't even that good. It was just terrible. And you know what's really broken about Mario Kart DS is actually if you use a heavyweight with like the best car in that game, which would probably be the Dry Bomber, like with heavyweights like Bowser, Donkey Kong, Wario, Waluigi, and even Rob. Like you could just get so far ahead because you won't get pushed around like crazy. So if like, and like when I had like the ability to like use like every single car with no matter who I would use, like when I looked at the Dry Bomber's like stat with like Dry Bowser, not Dry Bowser, just Bowser. Like the stats would be just so broken because you'd have max acceleration, a lot more weight, than what the character, the owner of the car would be. That would be like Dry Bones thing. And then max handling, then not really much drift, just because you can do the snaking thing. Yeah, like you could just get so far ahead. And like I got 3 stars on everything on 50cc, but I don't think I'll be able to do it on the other 3. Because yeah, like I think when you beat the all the retro cups on mirror mode, you would actually get the ability to use like everyone's card, no matter who you play as. And that's definitely something I enjoyed most. So yeah, like I said, it's not a bad game. Like I'm not saying I hate it or anything. Like it's definitely a very cool game. I will admit there are some tracks that are really cool, like Cheap Cheap Beach. What else is there? Wow, even Waluigi took that path. And there's also like Luigi's Mansion. It's even like Waluigi Pinball as well. Okay, I had to drift there because I didn't want to get wheelie bumped. Which we all know what wheelie bumped is. It's when you bump into someone while you're doing a wheelie. It's very annoying. And you slow down so much. There's also like TikTok Clock, Airship Fortress, Wario Stadium, and some of the retro courses are pretty nice. Like Sky Garden. Just a lot of very like unique stuff about it. God, I'm getting like really screwed right now. Like whenever I get into first place, I keep getting hit with stuff. But that's just how it is, fortunately. Okay, I'm just going to drop that there. Maybe Waluigi keeps on being in first because this is his track. Maybe that's why this game is letting him be in first all the time, which, you know, makes sense. And yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. Oh, he went off-road. Don't know how he did that. God, I got really screwed in that race, but I still got first place. That was just because I was talking about Mario Kart DS. I like how whenever I'm getting screwed by stuff, I'm just like not focusing on that. I just talk about other stuff. You know, I'm not angry about it. And Waluigi was in 7th place, so it's nice to see a person behind get in the top 3. Yeah, I guess the game was like, oh, this is Waluigi's course, so let's just let him be in first for a bit, which, you know, is fine with me. So we got a 3-star rank, somehow. Despite me getting hit with lots of stuff in the last course. That was just like the last course in the last video where we got hit by lots of stuff in the last lap. But, you know, it's fine. So, yeah, that was the Banana Cup. And I'll see you all for the Leaf Cup. Bye, everyone.